Yeah, do this. Hey guys, Gladiator Jury is here, bringing you another live stream. A little bit of a different type of live stream. We are playing some Hearts of Iron 4 in this live stream. This is, for anyone who's watching this, is going to be Hearts of Iron 4, a preview of the factions. Hi, how are you? Each country is going to have 14 minutes for this preview. I have my episode timer all set up for it. And we're going to take a look of these countries. Sweden, Poland. These guys. Sorry, I'm not going to say their name because I'm not that good at remembering their names. Hungary, Turkey, and Mexico. We are in this live stream. We are playing the Road to 56 mod. Yes, so we're playing the Road to 56, and so I'm going to go in here and do what I usually do. Since this is a preview, I don't want to risk dying. I'm going to find Sweden and give him a boost. Nah, I won't. Kidding. Let's go in and play Sweden. Hello, hello. Thank the mod team. Put all these units into one army. As so. We want to start building artillery. And fighters, yes. Have these going when we get factories. First steps of playing Sweden is our construction. I am only going to build that many factories, civilian factories, and some military. 3 more military. And naval dockyards. And a steel foundry. But let's get into it, shall we? Technology now. So let's go and get our techs. Basic techs. Basic techs. Now, to show you guys, I should start the timer. This mod, what we'll be using for our multiplayer, has a lot of new techs. We have these techs right here, what allows us to build steel factories and aluminum factories, winter clothes, summer clothes, invisible clothes or hidden clothes, more camoed clothes, gun sniper battalions and the like, armor and all that, and it also allows us to go through this tree, what gives us a few more perks as these nations, because this game is a lot harder. Now, if we go to the artillery, we now have these types of vehicles, pretty much armored vehicles. In tanks, we have better unique armor stuff for motorized. No, for mechanized. Cool. Nothing new really there. But if we go here, the guns are a lot different. We have a new type of military tech. We have guns, new mechs, and the tech goes all the way to 54. And we have new battalions. So we have Marines, Mountains, paratroopers, desert guys, or guys that do well on islands. Some other guys, winter, I think, and then summer, and then city battalions. They're all really cool. Really neat, really powerful. Okay, but that's our technology. And Sweden has its own custom focus tree. What we will be doing. We mainly be doing this. Right here. See, Sweden, and you will say this, I believe every country as our campaign, and are going to be our campaign sometime this or next year, Sweden and all the countries can make their own faction, but the Polish player, a good friend, very good friend, is going to make the faction for us. So we are going to be going down this line instead of making the faction to begin with. We are, to prevent an instant claim and being taken out by the English, we do not have enough political power. Forgot. So we will not do that straight away. But we need to go Navy. No. All Navy ships prepare and forge together. Get together. We're going to let time move. Once you're together, start training for that naval experience. We are going to go with you as our admiral. And we are not going to train any new troops. Now let's let time move on. Let's speed up time. Oh yeah, soldiers. Begin your training. We can now start improving relations. So let's start improving relations with England. Now this is very key, very important, because if we go to our focus tree, this event right here, this pretty much angers everyone. And England has a chance, or will fire an event with England, what has a chance of getting an instant claim on my lands and attacking me. And we don't want that to happen. We really don't want that to happen. Tank battalions. Our standard infantry, 12 combat lift army. Pretty standard. Oh, I should say, I do apologize for any coughs you guys hear. I am just coming out of being sick. So if I do cough, I hope you can forgive me for coughing if I do cough. Let's tick it up one more. And to show you the generals I have options to, these are the generals Sweden has options to. Pretty good defense general, but he is a marshal. And pretty much what we will be doing, for anyone who does not know, when we recruit, let's say we're going to recruit him, we are going to make them, all of our infantry soldiers, into field marshals. Because they can hold 30 32 men. Spanish Civil War, good for them. Actually, can I get involved? Hello. I would like to get involved. You will not let me get involved. What if I bribe you a little bit? It's not going to work so well. We'll start proving with these guys, though. Their enemies. Because obviously, the fascist Spain is going to win this. No doubt. And now we go for this. Moving quickly. Now, since England very much like me, I no longer have to worry about that. Them preferably getting a claim. England is going? What is England doing? Ooh, they're going probably the standard route. Ooh, I do not like this. I don't think that's good for me. I could begin recruiting some units. I believe I will. Actually, no, I don't have any extra guns. And my men are going to need as many guns as they can get. Let's hit reinforcement is high priority. Stop your training. Just so you can get a lot more guns. Actually, you know what we should do? We're going to do a little bit of a trick. A little bit of a fun little trick. And that is literally delete all of you. Delete all of you. Well, I didn't delete all of them. Now we have manpower and all of that, and now you will begin training. We should get that a lot faster. Yes, we will be getting that a lot faster. That is what we were after. Okay. Want dispersed industry. And we want to go with we don't want to go with that. We do want some air force. Okay. Ships are getting done. One on convoys, and let's see, what do we want? We want submarines because they're cheap and happy and powerful. Now, I like going for the head of time bonus just because construction's very important. Events have been fired. Now, through this tree focus, we can go support or become fascists, and then go to war with Norway, and so forth. So let's continue on our way to becoming fascists. We have saved some political power. We'll get a captain of industry. Now, sadly, we don't get these guys. We cannot get those guys. This event, I usually go with this. Make it a lot faster. We supposedly can get this guy, what we will. We're now in positive guns and making a stockpile. But we can easily go down here and go, hey, Spain, will you allow me to send you guns? No. Would you allow me to send you guns? No. Okay, well, that sucks. Any other wars going on? No. Germany. Germany already created some world tension. We're at 3 world tension. These are all submarines. It means they'll get their submarine leader. Well, I usually pick this guy because he's pretty good at it. I don't know how they're submarines. We haven't really done any submarines. Let's edit this template. We want some anti-tank gun, an anti-tank battalion. Sorry about my phone. I have to keep it on in case of some important. I do apologize. Okay, we have now gotten that, and we'll begin construction on this type of ships. We'll go like that. Start working on upgraded artillery. Construction line. We'll queue in these guns, but we'll put them for now underneath the airplanes. Now we're back here, and we're going to add one more unit. These guys, if you haven't noticed already, is going to be my attack battalions. These guys are going to focus mainly on forcing enemy out. Only on the attack. Never on defense. We'll build a defensive battalion later. Let's get this. Okay. We can get a political power. We are going to put in the fascist guy. And that is all we have time for Sweden. No longer Sweden. Okay. So, we can go here. Exit out of the game. Yes. I am done with the Sweden guy. Sadly, we were not able to get to the Civil War, but that is alright. Same person. We are going to be playing. Well, I'm going to confirm we're going to be playing him. We are going to go with Poland. For Poland. And, as Poland, we get 55 troops. What's extremely powerful. 10 of them are horse, And the rest are various degrees of uh, strange units. Very strange units. Do mountain divisions. I know what I like to do. We're not going to do that yet because we're going to be immediately at deficit of guns. But this is the focus tree in Road to 56 for the Polish. Look how big this thing is. It just gets bigger the more you slide. Ooh, there's a little perk here. Ally the Swedes, I guess. Cool. And this is when we have to make our faction. We have a choice between two different kinds of factions, I guess. I assume. With my reading problems, I cannot really tell the truth, to be truthful with you guys. But in order to get down to these two options, look how many focuses we have to go down to order to get them. Okay, but we're going to start up with this. Go here. Do that. Outdated equipment? But what are... Ah, yes, the planes. We have better planes we can produce. We don't have any tanks. And, this is the weird part, we actually have anti-tank guns and other guns from other strange countries. Like, what? We can make Italian vehicles or our own vehicles. They're the exact same. They're just peculiar. We can make the Swedish anti-tank guns, or we can make our own anti-tank guns. Let's make the Swedish anti-tank guns. You're going to take one factory off that, so we can produce the Swedish anti-tank guns. We're going to pick our standard technology. And you will note, for anyone who wants to note this, 1,020,000,000 manpower. Cool, huh? 1.20 manpower. That's a lot. Now we have these guys, what are elite infantry, elite divisions, and then we have these guys, what is 21 combat lift, really powerful battalions. We are going to be building a bunch of these. We can probably do 7 at a time. Let's go and put a little bit of a strain on our companies. We are going to begin building some factories. Just go like that, and then some military factories. Just all over the place. And begin the timer. We actually do want to go with this. We want our most defensive general or admiral or whatever. These are some of the high quality troops you can get. We'll go with you for this army. For you, you're pretty much all artillery and great attack units. We'll give you our greatest attacker. And our cavalry army will be led by... let's see. We'll give the command of the cavalry to you. And the first focus tree. So, I was playing this a little bit off camera, thinking this was the point I had to go down to make my faction, but it was not. So we are going to go... let's see, what would be the best route? We'll go down this guy. Because I do believe this route is the fastest route. Or is it? I don't know. I don't know if, actually, starting to think about this, I don't know if Poland can make the faction. Troops are starting to get filled in. We can go with some more. Look at all these options for military advisors. I mean, really. Wow. We've done that. Now we can have to choose a path through here. Ooh. Wait, this involves going... wait. Quite peculiar. I think... I don't know. We're not going to try anything to escape, but we are going to go down this route right here. Troops are being made. Actually, we should be setting up a trenchment. Go there. Go there. We're not lining any troops on the Soviet path, because the Soviets, if I do know, has a really weird and big focus tree. What they are going with this. So they're on their great purge, I guess, right now. Cool. And we're massively behind guns. But we're getting less and less behind. We're actually, on second thought, we'll get rid of some of these divisions we are training so we can have more guns, so we don't have to spend so much on guns. We'll go with this. Oh, as Poland, what I've found out sometime today when we were playing, we have a subject nation right here. Look at that. Look at him. He's our little subject. We have a wee bit of a subject. Cool, huh? I don't recommend recruiting their divisions. Their divisions are absolutely pretty bad. Really bad. Oh, we can get a... We'll get him. We'll get one of these guys. Captain of Industry. And we have to... Let's see. We can go this way. Let's try going this path. I do wonder what's going to happen if we go through that path. What be our options? These are questions. Anti-air is being made. We have a lot of trucks. Let's actually start training these guys. Just to get a little bit of experience. Start getting some experience. We're not going to get a lot of experience, but we're going to get some. Now, we will be getting a dockyard soon, so we want to go and be making submarines. Start like that, do that. World's already at 2%. World tension. Oh, to make this a lot easier, we should start improving with the Germans. And maybe we won't. Saw a video of this guy befriending the Germans early on in the game and was able to buy Panthers. Maybe that was in a different version of the game? Probably. Would make sense. Would make a lot of sense. We'll pop those. Let's go with this. Now we are not going to be going through that. We are going to get the sniper teams. They do very little, adding the 5% a little bit more protection. Quite literally, they only really do that. But they are very powerful in the sense that's an extra percent attack damage and of that sort. Now we are going to make our own little alternate version of this. for now, we'll just be working on this. Actually, no, I didn't save it. And oh, here it is. Is it? Yeah, this is it. Reinforcements to the front line is highly important. This isn't actually focus on battle plans. You guys are going to just go here. While you guys have to focus on driving the Germans back. And you guys can make a beam line for this. Actually, we'll stop producing this guy so we can get more guns. I've actually just came to the realization, something highly important to our well-being of our country. And if you guys want to know what that is, our cavalry divisions have a tank battalion in it. We are not producing any tanks. None. None whatsoever. Can we actually go for this? We can. Let's go for that. So let's queue up some tanks and actually start producing these horrible, horrible tanks. Just so we can... Yeah, we're 200 tanks in debt. Just so we can start having at least some type of tanks in our horse battalions. We'll go with this. Now let's actually start working on light tanks. And field hospitals. We're pretty much making this a motorized battalion. And we can't even make one? Or no, not because we're out of vehicles. Because we don't have enough guns. I see. But we'll cancel that then. Let's look at the German focus tree. for a change. So they have all of this. Quite interesting. Hmm. And that is our time for playing as Poland. But let's take a look of the German focus tree. How big and how how powerful they may be. So they went this route. Okay. Cool. They did not go restore the Kaiser. What's cool. Interesting. Very interesting. Quite interesting. But that is our what we could do as Poland. If you guys wanted to know that. So let's go and find. Let's see what you guys. See if you guys can guess what country we're going to be playing as next. Can you guys guess what country we'll be playing as? Mm. Oh, and the game crashed. The game actually crashed. So don't fear not, guys. I am reloading the game. It has a contingency of crashing like that. You suffered a recently a crash. Good to know. It's actually due to the Road to 56 and the latest version of the game not really getting along, working together in the sense. But we will be back soon. I just took a sip of Coca-Cola. Really good pop company, Coca-Cola. Really wish they would sponsor me. So how are you guys going? We have played Sweden, by the way. We've played Sweden and Poland. The other countries we have left for you guys to guess is Turkey, Mexico, the Dutch. Dutch, I don't remember. The Netherlands, technically. Technically, I don't know their country name. I don't. I'm going to probably mess up. And Turkey. So who are we gonna be playing? Who will you? Can you guess? Who shall you guess? These are questions. Let's actually play as who? You're all gonna be seeing any of them. Anybody want to take a guess? Oh, fine. I'll just tell you. We're playing as the Netherlands. To the Netherlands. And this is another guy I call as a very good friend. A very good friend of mine. A friend. Ooh, we have 2 more divisions. We have a total of 10 divisions. Dun dun dun. And this is literally the focus tree. I've never saw their focus tree. So let's actually take a moment and look at this. We have a fascist route. No, a communist route. We have a allies route. We should have a communist route. We have these. This. The naval. This is pretty cool, isn't it? And for the guy, my friend who is playing as this country, he is going fascist, but he's not gonna, in the sense, he's going fascist, but he's not gonna cave to Germany. What is very brain confusion, isn't it? Hurts your brain to think about. We have factories we want to be producing. We're going to go with them for right now. Actually, no. Tip to play as this country, focus only on guns. And we are going to go to the Dutch East Indies and focus primarily, if I can get back to the construction queue, on building these guys up. This is the primary of what the player who's playing as this country would do. Have to do. Oh, and while we're over there, we are going to need to go here, go to the East Indies, and pick their finest troops. What is their finest division? It is obviously these guys. And I want 32 of these guys. One time. For technology, we're going to go with Theus and the standard. Naval dockyards. Well, we're going to need 1 on convoys, and the rest is going to be on submarines. Let's actually start the episode timer, and let's get time moving at full blast. These bicycle units, they're quite literally just guys on bicycles. That's cool. Is there any other templates? Oh, we can get guys in blue shirts or brown shirts. We'll go with a guy with a brown shirt. And you are going to make a fallback line covering these 3 provinces. Everyone's going to be assigned to it. The admiral. You're going to need an admiral. This is our absolutely of a god of an admiral for submarines, so we are going to assign you. Begin training. Oops. You guys are supposed to come here. They're en route. I've come to the realization we cannot support this many divisions at one time. Because we actually have to pay for the guns. We're going to go infinite. We're actually going to begin training these guys. And we shall continue on as our Netherlands. Go with this. Now we could work on more, but we are going to go naval. Hire the captain of industry. Starts building these guys a tiny bit faster. Our first submarine. Automatic hold. We are going to build them out. These submarines are going to be 10 submarines per battalion. And you're going to increase at time. You are going to be having awesome submarine general, and you are going to be training. Just realized, do we have a general? We do not. Do we have an actual good general? That's the question. Ooh, we actually have some really good generals. I'm extremely shocked. We're going to focus mainly on defense. Put him there, and we're going to get a field marshal. Do we have a guy what focuses on defense and supply? We do. How much do we need? We need 13 more. We want this guy to be our field marshal. Okay, we're going to disperse industry, and we are going to go this. We're going to go trade really quickly. We are missing a lot of steel. We can easily trade for that. We'll trade it with America to 1 steel. you are going to come here and get some artillery. We need 5 more of this. We'll actually go back here and do this. Actually, I keep forgetting how to do the best strategy for these guys. I keep forgetting to activate it. So when we get another research slot free, we will activate the ultimate Dutch. Best strategy to play as Dutch. Let's get another captain of industry. Pardon me, or excuse me. That was one of the costs I was talking about. How's our puppet? We can now get our great supply and defense guy. Wait. Yeah, one of these guys. Yeah, you. Oh, can't get your perks yet. And now to make our ultimate strategy. We're going to need to go and get heavy bombers. Let's go with this. Okay, you guys are fully trained. We'll stop you so you can build up your entrenchment. Build up radar. We could work on tanks. Why not? We're going to need them. Actually, I should show you some of these guys. So these guys get a bonus attacking in sandy terrain. Pretty cool. And these guys have a bonus in marsh, hills, and forest biomes. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Then we have him. These guys will focus best in river crossings and jungles. Cool, cool, cool. And then we have these guys. What is really good at city environments, and I don't know what this environment is. Forest? I assume. I don't know. But these are all your new guys, and we have this Focus, what allows you to build steel foundries, winter clothes, summer snipers. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. And this is the more overpowered point where you can go here and get one of these, this tech, and get more bonuses to construction. And you can go down these and pretty much have a little bit of each type of focus tree if you so wished. And then if you scroll down, you can go here and have even more powerful stuff. More power. Let's actually start working on the construction tech 2. Submarines merge together. Why does it keep kicking my admiral out of position? We can split you in, no, split you in half. Actually, no, you... Oh, I've really screwed this up. God. $10. We'll just go with that. That's the name of this thing. Go there. Save that. There we go. We're just waiting one ship. Do we have a capital ship? We do not have a capital ship. Ah, we did get these two. Well, at least one of them. Go. As fast as you can. You can also come. And now for a player what is playing this guy, I would focus, because in our game, this is a spoiler alert, but in our game, and that's the timer again, it means our time as playing as Dutch is over, uh, as as our plan, as this game, what we're all going to play, minor nations, major powers, it's going to be very interesting and fun. Pretty much my job as Sweden is to take as fast as I can these guys out. These two, these guys, all Scandinavia. As fast as I can. Okay? Take all these guys out. Then, our mission is to take out the Soviet Union, or so far our strategy, Soviet Union, Germany, and then we'll see what goes on from there, what madness lies. But For now, we're going to our next country. And our next country is going to be... I wonder what it could be, guys. Is it going to be Turkey, Hungary, or Mexico? We shall go with Turkey. And Turkey starts out the game with 27 divisions. We'll throw you as that. Even though you're a field marshal, you're too good to be a field marshal. And we'll throw you as our... you as our actual field marshal. And since we did that, we can just throw you guys in there. One big army. And as this, we have... this is their focus tree. Look how big this is. I'm loving this. This is our faction we can make. Yeah, I think this is the faction we can make. Or is this it? I just knew you can make a faction as this country. What is a pretty powerful country faction? I don't even know where to start as Turkey. We're just going to go with this. We're going to focus on that. Guns, we have 4 factories. We have these vehicles and guns. We don't have much. We do want to build some fighters and focus on guns. Actually, we already have already have stuff on planes. Yeah, just more guns then. That will work. We have 1 naval dockyard. We will be going with submarines and make sure the submarines don't spawn in the Black Sea. Actually, it doesn't matter, but I still want, for purposes, we're not going to do that. We're going to go factories, like so, and then more. Like so. Naval dockyards and naval dockyards. Actually, we want to not build anyone there and just go more naval dockyards. Begin time, and let's get time moving. We are going to go our standard procedures. Or are we going to go our standard procedures? We don't have any tanks, but we have a tank battalion, I believe. Don't we? No, we don't. I could have sworn we had a tank battalion. But we're going to research tanks anyways. All you guys are going to come up here and line up there. Get a move on. Why aren't you guys moving? Now this is an actual problem. What happens in the base game as well. Sometimes your divisions don't realize there's land here. Because you can't actually move them here. Even though you own the crossing. Can't even move them here. What? What is wrong with this? I'm not kidding. You can't actually move your troops on this little island. What sucks? So we can't set up a border with them. So we'll just set up a border with these guys. And we'll begin training some basic infantry. What's in our cavalry divisions? Just cavalry, good. And we can't even pop any troops here. That's peculiar. But we do have a navy. We'll throw you as that. You guys are going to be your own category because you're submarines, and we're going to put a submarine commander on you. You are going to be training. We're going to allow prayers. And we're going to go to 10. And you are going to be called that. Actually, I do not save that. Save it. And there you go. You are also going to get repaired when needed. And we're just going to let time move on and start this timer. Get all these divisions moving that way. We're making airplanes and air wings and guns. Look how much... Oh, we're going to actually cancel these two just to save on guns. And let's go trade. Quite cool, quite cool. We're going to go beeline for the one things. Let's go Captain of Industry. Peculiar. They usually start out going with deciding their ideology. Pardon me, guys. I do apologize. Actually, I know what we should be working on. Just as experiment. Oh, we can't go for this yet. Okay, so we'll just go with this. Why not? $120 political power after completion will be quite useful. Tanks. Construction 2. We'll go for light tanks immediately after. And we'll go for... Ooh, we have a bonus. We'll get construction 2. We'll go for the other captain of industry. Oh, here's the faction, I believe. So we'll go with this quickly. If that actually makes the faction, then we might have Turkey make the faction. I don't know. I'll have to talk to him about it. We have some more political power. Who should we go with? We'll go with a tank company. A tank company, because we are researching better tanks. I'll just speeden it up and make it a lot better of a tank. Actually, I actually changed my mind. We want to set up against Iran. Because Iran has a certain resource we will need. All of our countries will need. I heard the soldier spawning in. Did I not see the soldier spawn in? I'll have to go kill you. You guys will go and assist them where you can. 10 more days on there. Best focus on the fence. Let's go that. Now, if I do remember, one of these is fuel. Yeah. Yep. We want the fuel. We want all this fuel, and then we'll go out to war with these guys directly after that. research that, and let's get the sniper battalions. Oh, we can get a visor, and we want the fascist guy. We want to go fascist. We'll get better planes, so that could be very useful. Let's actually start producing tanks. Just because tanks take a long time to build. And did we get our faction? Yeah, these invite people. So our faction should be made? Factions tree. I believe this is our faction. Pretty sure that's our faction. Oh! They joined, they made a faction themselves. Can we go invite to faction? We can actually invite people to faction. Quite interesting. Who would we want to invite to our faction? Well, let's actually go and improve relations with Mexico. Try to get some people to join our faction. Brazil. And we'll go with one extra nation. Aha. At least I believe this is a joint faction. We'll go with you. Because all you guys elites, you are good. You 5 submarines, can you actually reach? No, you cannot. Dang it. But what you can do is convoy raid here and here. And you guys can convoy raid here, here, and in here. Build radar. Let's actually research. Let's see. We want to go here and actually research this. This is highly important. I could click this. Cool. Start going with this. Did I start the timer? We have. Oh, they joined our faction. No, they didn't. I thought one of these boys joined the faction. Anyway, I don't care. Oh, these guys did join the faction. Okay. Cool. So yeah, we might just have these guys. You don't want to join the faction? No, you don't want to join the faction. You want that? Yeah, you'll take that. And Mexico. You would also take one of these. And that is all we have time as Turkey, sadly. But I have showed, at least I believe, hopefully I have showed. Who are you? Oh, these guys. Alright, cool. You can. Turkey is the fastest option of the players to build and make their own faction. That is quite cool. And now we are on our way to show you, I believe, 2 more factions. Because I don't remember if there was another person who was joining, who was going to be part of this game. I can't remember. And the game has crashed again. Quite literally crashed again. It's probably due to me having so many saves. Well, we'll relog back on. Because I'm not I'm going to show you these last 2 factions in this live stream. So I don't have to wait a couple months before doing another one of these live streams. I am working on it, guys. The Steam is saying they have to do a scan on the game due to so many crashes. So it's going to take a little bit more time. There we go. Steam has done its scan and it's broken. Why are you not letting me get on the game now? This is peculiar. Quite peculiar. Due to technical issues, I will have to be ending the live stream here. If I can get the game to work after I end this live stream, I will start this live stream again. So, goodbye.